Hi, Molly. This is Nick. I'm in Bend, Oregon. You spoke with my colleague Marcy last week, and this is your complimentary website video audit. Mike, we had gotten your email, so hopefully you're seeing this as well. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you some things that you could do with your website to bring in more jobs, to bring in more traffic, and compare you with one of your competitors as well. So let's get started. Looking at the Black Cat Plumbing site, one of the things that I would recommend is the phone number that you have in the middle of the page here, which is a little bit hard to find and I can't click to call it. Definitely putting it up top somewhere prominent. And when I scroll, keeping that phone number up top. So looking at your work is amazing. And looking at the images, one of the things I'll recommend is Google reads content. And actually, we recommend to our clients about 2,000 words on the homepage. Not that someone's going to read all of that, but all that content makes you a subject matter expert in Google's eyes and puts you at the top of searches for those keywords, for those buyer intent words, right? So they also read the names of images. So if I were to say save this, you can see how it's a little bit garbled up. You want to have these as high volume search keywords, all of these images, okay? So same thing here. It's not really a name. And you could even take what you've got down below, that would be fine, and name the image that. So something that I want to show you next is let's go and do a search. Let's just say we do a search for plumbing in Portland, okay? Pretty common search, a lot of search volume. Let's see where you end up. There's this tool right here, and I can just click on here, and I believe it's number 63. So that's about page 6 or page 7 when someone looks for that particular keyword. You can see plumbing Portland, which you're not going to get someone going that far back, that many pages onto Google. So something else I want to show you now at this point. Now, when I just type in Black Cat Plumbing, to the right becomes your Google My Business or your GMB listing. The good thing is that you've claimed this, right? The good thing is that you're starting to put some photos into it. You definitely want to put many more photos into this if you can. Really, the reason is, again, just to enhance your profile and thus get more people coming your way. So first off, we've got content, right? We've got your phone number, we've got your images, and then obviously your GMB. But let's say we search plumbing Portland, Molly, and after these ones in the map pack, and the map pack is really just your name, address, and phone number across a variety of directories on the internet. They're called citations, and also having an up-to-date and well-completed GMB here will help with this. But let's say we get past here, and the first organic result, right? Not an ad, is D&D Plumbing, Journeyman Plumbing Contractors. So we're going to look at this site in a moment. I kind of bounced around. I apologize because there's something I want to show you first. So this site is called Ahrefs. What this does is it tells me a little bit about your site and how it's performing. Besides content, there's something called backlinks, of which you have over 1,000. Backlinks are simply just links from other credible sites back to yours, telling people, yes, you know what? Black Cat Plumbing is a credible site. But to dig in a little bit deeper, your content and your backlinks have keywords in them. And you can see these keywords, you have 37 right now, which is getting you 64 people last month coming to your site. So the key is how do we increase traffic? But if we look here, your name, obviously, Black Cat Plumbing, you're in the first position, right? 39, another 16 from that. But as we start to get things that are not necessarily brand related, Emergency Plumber Portland. Here's one, Plumbing Portland. That's the one we used before, right? 100 volume, search volume, and your number 62. So you're not going to get anything at 62. And we can start to look at some more of these. Here's Plumbing Portland, right? Just the inverse of the words. 153 search, you're at 83. So let's keep that in mind while we then go back to the Google return, this D and F plumbing. It's a hard one to read. But the site, it looks how it looks. That's not where I want to compare you with. What we want to do though is take Ahrefs and look at D and F plumbing. Look at this. Less backlinks than you have, right? but they used them a little better, we'll say. 1,300 keywords, and last month they received 900 people to their site. Can you imagine? And as we start to look at their keywords, there's Plumbing Portland, right? They're the #1 result, like we saw, 34 traffic. Plumbing Dash Portland, who would have known? 150 search volume, they're #1, 28. So my recommendation is, well, I'll go to the slide here. As far as what you can do, let's talk about that. #1, content on your homepage, 2,000 words or more with relevant content, highlighting keywords that you're trying to rank for. It's kind of the high end of it. Also, don't forget that phone number at the top, more prominently displayed, maybe a click to call, and saving those images as keywords. Then backlinks, but backlinks aren't all created the same. As you can see, the competitor had gotten quite a bit more traffic with less backlinks. And then citations. This is for your Google My Business listing that we had shown. Your name, address, and phone to your GMB and throughout various directories to increase traffic for your site. #1 thing though, content. Content can always help. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll call you back later this week. I appreciate it. Thank you, Molly, and Mike, if you're watching. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.